The rifle that I'm going to be using for the tactical games is the Sons of Liberty M89. What is up? Welcome back to the channel. As you can tell by the title, thumbnail, and the intro to this video, we're going to be going over the rifle that I'm going to be using for my first ever competition shoot and my first ever tactical games, and it is going to be this Sons of Liberty M89. Now first off, why am I going with this rifle? Well, for what it is fairly lightweight in this configuration, and it's a trusted platform. First off, this rail is a 13-inch rail, almost goes to the end of the barrel, and you could see that as a good or a bad thing. For me personally, I see it as a good thing for the fact that we might have to run different courses with barriers, and I want to make sure that I get only the rail on the barrier. On the bottom of the rail, I am running a Slade or a regular defense hand stop, mostly just because I like hand stops and wanted to run something it's not just a slick rail. We have a 1395 Roscoe K9 green line barrel. Now, I've run this barrel. I have it in my Arrow build. If you haven't seen that video, go check that out. I like this barrel. Most of the weight is to the back of the barrel. It is a tapered barrel. It's a fairly good precision barrel for this length compared to a lot of other barrels. I know 1395 is not precision, but I did not want to run a 16-inch barrel. I wanted to run something smaller, and running this pin and welded was about as close as I wanted to get without losing a ton of velocity. I don't think that 2 inches is going to matter that much in some of the stuff that I'm doing in the tactical games, and I like this short, compact as much as I can. On top here we have a Dead Air Chemo 3-prong. I would personally rather run the Knox brake. I didn't get my hands on the 0-ported, and you can't run brakes anyway, so I just went with a 3-prong, and we're just going to go with it. On the inside, we're running just a Sons of Liberty BCG. Now, I probably will be taking an extra bolt carrier, probably one of my PSA ones, just in case something happens, something goes down, I have an extra one ready to go. Moving back here, we have a BCM gunfighter charging handle. It's a little bit beefier than, say, like a Radian. It's got these pretty gnarly and big knobs on it, and we're gonna see if that is a good or a bad thing, honestly. On the back here, got a B5 Bravo, one of my favorite stocks. Inside we got the A5 buffer system. My lower is the Soul Snatcher lower. Got a Radian safety selector in the 45-degree throw, a Die Frico Kung Fu grip because I like the angle and I kind of want to test it out and see if I like this angle for more of like the tactical game setup, or if I like my B5 a little bit more. I am running a 2-stage ATC trigger. Been loving these triggers for the past couple of years, so why not run it? And I'm also running a bad lever. Only been running this bad lever for about a month now, and this will be obviously the first competition that I'm going to be running a bad lever in. I've seen people run them, seen people hate them. I'm going to test it out and see if I like it. Obviously, we got the goon tape on both the grip and the rail. For the sling, we're running a Faro Concepts padded sling. Personally, I'm a big fan of my Edgar Sherman slings, but I wanted to try out the padded one, see if I like it a little bit more. Up top here, we have the EOTech Voodoo 1-6 with a 90-degree offset E-flex. Wouldn't be an offset. We have it on the Reptilla 1.7-inch mount, and personally I like the 1.7 because I run risers on really all of my optics. If you are direct mounting your optic to your gun, that's disgusting now. I have both the E-flex and the Voodoo fitted with the 100 Concepts scope caps and the hex cap on here. We have a couple little Ranger wrap things here in the Desert Tiger. Just for cool factor. Gives you 10 more horsepower when you have the stickers. I'm really curious to see how I perform with this whole system, and honestly how this whole system performs in the tactical games. Let me know in the comments what you think about this build. Should I have set it up a different way? Should I have used something completely different? Maybe a PSA, Noveski, Daniel, BCM? Let me know down in the comments what you would run. Hopefully I don't have any problems with this. If I do, I will address them in a later video, but Hopefully you enjoyed, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you after the games.